Hi beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I am Jamila and I love all things beauty. I love all things makeup and I love all things skincare, and I especially love finding high-end and luxury beauty products at bargain prices. So for today's video, I thought that I really wanted to come on here and do a get ready with me and just play in makeup, because it's been a while since I've done a video playing in makeup. You guys have seen a lot of hauls from me, a lot of just conversation type videos, and I wanted to just play in makeup. So I decided that I would actually use my Bobbi Brown In a Flash eyeshadow palette that I picked up at my local cosmetics company store and recreate one of my favorite looks that I've done in the past. I've used this palette before. I've used it twice before. I love it. I love the formula. And I thought it would just be really fun to come here and create this beautiful blue eyeshadow look using this palette, because I think it performs really, really well. Now, I will say that I do believe that this eyeshadow palette is discontinued. So the only place you can get it is at a cosmetics company store. But given the quality of this palette and the way it performs and the way it blends and the shimmers, if you have a CCO near you, I would 100% recommend that you check them out. Now these are the shades here, so you'll see that it's a very cool tone, neutral eyeshadow palette with pops of blue. Because honestly, if you cover these two blue shades here, it's a neutral eyeshadow palette and it performs beautifully. So if you want to see me create this beautiful blue eyeshadow look using my Bobbi Brown In a Flash eyeshadow palette, just keep on watching. So like you guys saw from the intro to today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Honestly, I just wanted to play in makeup, so if I don't talk a lot throughout this video, it's not because I don't want to talk all day. I just wanted to play in makeup and film this look, and I decided that I would go ahead and use the Bobbi Brown In a Flash palette. I asked you all on my Instagram what color eyeshadow I should do. Y'all said blue, and honestly, this palette is one that I have been obsessed with lately. Like, it wasn't one that I expected to like, to be quite honest, but this performs so beautifully on the eyes. So I'm going to recreate a blue look that I did previously using this palette for you guys today. All right, cool beans. So I just want to quickly show you guys what I plan to do with this palette, and then y'all can see me speed through the video, and I'll probably pause if I feel like I need to say something. So these are the shades here. I definitely want to go in with this brown as my transition shade, as well as this kind of like peachy matte if I need to. Definitely going in with this black to deepen up the crease, but the look will really focus on these two blue shades. And I've used this one before, and this is a stunning like duochrome. So I'm going to be using that blue and this blue. So this is going to be the focal point of today's look. All right, let's jump into it. Everything is blending so nicely. I really like how the mattes perform in this palette. The black is not as pigmented as it could be. Like, it could be a little bit of a deeper black, but when you're not a makeup artist and when you are not a professional, having something that is a little bit lighter to go in initially is really helpful. Otherwise, it could get too much pigment too quick. So I'm not mad at this. So I feel like I have a really kind of nice matte base, and what I want to do is go in with the two shimmers. I'm going to go in with this deeper blue in the center of my eyelid, and then I'm going to go in with this duochrome blue in the very front of the eyelid and finish up this look. the shimmer onto the lids, I like to go back in with my matte shades to blend everything in so it's not very harsh separations between all of the colors. So I'm going in with the brown first and just blending the top of the eyelid here. And then using the brush that I went in with the black, I'm using the brush without and adding any additional black onto it to blend that black from the outer crease into the blue shade, the deep blue shade. Just so that we have a really nice gradient. Getting the tiniest bit of black on my brush and going back in. So now that I have both eyes done, I'm gonna go in with primer, and today I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer with my ColourPop No Filter Sticks Foundation, and this is in the shade 175 Warm. Waterline, I'm gonna go back in with this deep brown and then these two blues. Okay, now that my eyes are pretty much done, what I'm gonna do is brush off this translucent powder, set my face with regular setting powder, go in with my MAC, what's this? My MAC Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact in medium deep for bronzer, blush, and highlight, and finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so my phone ran out of memory because, of course. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I used for the rest of my face. So after I was done with my concealer and whatnot, I used the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder, and you guys probably saw this. I used the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder to set my under eye. To set my entire face, I went in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Tan. And then to do my bronzer, highlight, and blush, I went in with this MAC palette. It's the Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact. This I picked up from the CCO for, honestly, I think it was like less than $10. This was one of their clearance items, so it was 75% off, so hey. So this was my bronzer, this was my blush, and this was my highlight. No, I will say just really quickly, it took a lot of work to pick up the product on this. Like the bronzer took forever to even show up on my face, but now I do love the color that it has. It's really, really pretty. The blush also took a long time to pick up, but the highlighter performed really, really well. So here you can see the blush, bronzer, highlighter. So they are really beautiful. I think they work perfectly for a deeper skin tone. This is actually in the shade medium deep. It just took a lot of work to get it to show up, unfortunately. And let me swatch it for y'all. I don't know if y'all can even see anything. I might be looking like a whole liar out here. Yeah, so you can see that the bronzer doesn't immediately show up. Like, it took so much building for this to even show up. Again, I have more of the bronzer on. So there's 2 swipes of the bronzer. So you have to build with this one. And that's their medium deep. So like I said, went in with my face powder, went in with this MAC compact for bronzer, blush, and highlight. And then I went in with my MAC lipstick in the shade Touch. This is one of their luster formulas. So it's more like a balm than anything else. This is the shade here. And I actually really love this formula. To be quite honest, I don't like lipsticks. But I like this formula because it does feel more like a balm, more like a lip gloss. And then to finish things up and set my entire face and kind of blend everything in, I went in with my Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. And this is supposed to have 24-hour wear. I think it's a good setting spray. It does what it's supposed to do. You shouldn't be wearing your makeup for 24 hours anyway, so that's a whole other conversation. Anyways, this is the final look I created using the Bobbi Brown In a Flash Eyeshadow Palette. As far as I know, this palette is discontinued and the only place you can find it is the cosmetics company store. So if you do see it at a CCO near you, I would definitely recommend. The shades are stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. They perform really well on the eye. They have a really nice pigment. They're easy to blend. I have no complaints. And this has become one of my just favorite palettes and one of my newest obsessions. To be quite honest, I have to stop myself from reaching for this palette because I think it's so beautiful. And that's it from me, guys. If you liked this video and if you liked this look, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Let me know if there's a specific palette y'all are interested in. I've been thinking about doing a Pat McGrath almost full face, or a Pat McGrath which Divine Rose palette is for you video. So I have a list. I have a whole list of ideas that I want to come through with, and we will get to them all eventually. But that's it for this video. Like I said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.